Hi, this is John Thomas. I have a website called analyzeanystock.com, and today is October 12th, 2008. And we're going to look at a stock here, McDonald's. I believe that's an old favorite for a lot of people. Symbol MCD. And on October 10th, just last Friday, it closed at $53.35. With the recent activity on Wall Street, I believe you'll see that many people have lost about, on average, 20% of the value of their portfolios. And of course, what you want to try to do in these times is to hang on to your stocks rather than sell them, because right here I'm going to show you a little bit about McDonald's here. You'll see over here on the right hand side that it's closed just a little above $53 a share here, and we had a high of a little over $66 a share back in August. So it's lost about 20% of its value here since August. Now, for many investors, this looks like a pretty large drop from 66 down to, well, it did touch all the way down to $46 a share, but it's bounced back here in the last day up to $53.35. And I want to show you several things regarding this stock that might make you take a more longer term perspective on it. First, I want to take you to Zacks.com, ZACKS.com, where you can get your fundamental data on various stocks. And here we are looking at a 5-year annual survey on the sales, expenses, and net profits, earnings per share, and so forth. Okay, for the year ended 12/31/07, we've got sales of 22.786.6, and over the last year that represents an increase of about 6%, and an increase of about, about 33% over 12/31/2003. And if we look at earnings per share here, we see $1.98 for the year ended 12/31/07. And we had a slight loss of about, I think that's about 30% from the previous year. Most of this was due to a non-operating loss up here that you'll see. And of course, you can always check the annual statement to dig into this further to find out exactly what this was. And then earnings per share for 12/31/07 versus 12/31/03 is a whopping 72% increase. Now, I realize that past performance is no indication of future performance, and certainly with what's going on in our economy today, we might be seeing a slowdown in not only certain sectors but the economy in general. But let's take a quick look here at the quarterly information here. If we click on the quarterly income statement, and you'll see that there's no data yet for the quarter ending September 30th, 2008. But for the previous 4 quarters, we're looking at a earnings per share of about $3.80, which is primarily due to, and it's an increase of about 92% over the previous year. But of course, remember that the previous year there was a net operating loss there. So naturally, when the figures come in normal, they're going to look exceptionally well when you factor in the net operating loss. So we could see earnings per share for the year ended 12/31/2008, maybe around $3.85 a share, $3.90, who knows. We'll find out here in early part of next year to see how the year ended up. But the point is, this is a solid company. They've been around the block several times, and they've seen good times and bad times, and this is a good stock for the long haul. Now let me go back, and I'm going to show you another chart here on McDonald's. Here we are looking at the 1-year chart for McDonald's, and as you can see, there's been a nice uptrend here after a pullback here in the last part of last year and early part of this year. And then there's been a nice steady incline or increase here up until the recent bad activity, okay? But let me take you to the 10-year chart. I'm sorry, let's make that the 5-year chart. Here are the 5-year chart for McDonald's, and you can see a very nice increase in stock price activity here for 5 years or longer. And right here recently is where you see the decrease in the share price. And of course, in the whole scheme of things here, this really doesn't look all that bad. And for a long-term investor, this might be just a great buying opportunity. So take a look at McDonald's, look at their fundamentals, and then come back and take a look at their stock chart. Again, this is John Thomas with AnalyzeAnyStock.com, and we'll talk to you later.